Good afternoon. Welcome to Sunshine Bible Academy for today's contest between Iroquois Lake Preston and Sunshine Bible Academy. Beautiful weather today. The field looks like it's in a good condition for over 2 inches of rain. It'll be a little soft on there, but it looks like it's going to hold up pretty good. Got a nice little breeze going. So it looks like it's just a beautiful fall afternoon for football games. So.
Now your offense for the hometown Crusaders. At wide receiver, number 8, a junior, Ethan Hamburger. At a running back, number 25, a senior, Carter Crump. At another running back, number 28, Terrence Michelson. At one tight end, number 40, Seth Konechny. At an offensive guard, number 47, Nick Erickson. At center, a freshman, number 62, Jacob Haig. At another offensive guard, number 79, Levi Konechny. At another tight end, number 82, Jonah Pribble. The Crusaders are quarterbacked by number 44, Toby Michelson.
And as we finish up with the starting lineups here, we'll get ready for the coin toss.
Let's play football.
A minimal breeze today coming out of the west wind, so it gusts a bit, but I would say that's not going to be much of a factor for today's contest, and we'll get it started here shortly as they line up. Today's captains for the Crusaders are senior Toby Michelson and also senior Carter Crump. For the Iroquois Lake Preston Sharks today, number 2, Lucas Pesky, will be the captain, along with number 23, Ben Curd, Brexton, number 21, Brexton Blue, and 55, Rayson Tim. It appears that the Sharks will receive the kick, and the Crusaders will
move from east to west.
Will defend the west goal. Last year, I believe this contest between the Crusaders and the Sharks was over at Iroquois, and it ended with a 6-0 win for the Crusaders on a very hard-fought, very even game. I'm sure this has been circled on a lot of the Iroquois Lake Preston Sharks football players and their coaches as a game in which they want to come out sharp. So away we go here shortly. Like number 15 is going to take the ball. Adam Query will take the ball. Cut back. Looks like Nick Erickson with the tackle. Along with the other host of Crusaders on there. Avery Hall gets in on the action along with a couple other ones. As the Sharks will start at about the 34-yard line. Here comes the Crusader D. They'll be anchored in the middle by Levi Konechny at nose on there. back playing this week is after an ankle injury is Keegan Sarchett. Nice to have him back from that. Off tackle come through. First to hit him was Seth Konechny, and then finished up by Levi Konechny for about a 5-yard gain.
Made by Levi Konechny.
Come out with split wides. Little toss to the left side. Gets first down, a little bit more.
The first down.
Toby Michelson with that stop on the corner. Good block by the Iroquois Shark. Forgive me, Iroquois fans and Lake Preston fans, if I revert back to the Chiefs on that. It takes a little while, and it just has a tendency to come back. So 1st and 10 for Iroquois Lake Preston Sharks. Keeper on there. Comes up the middle. Looks like he's got some room to go. Looks like he's going to travel it all the way for a touchdown. Nice.
Touchdown, Sharks, but we do have a flag.
Oh, I didn't see the laundry on the field.
We have yet to see.
Looks like it's back at about the 45-yard line. Did a very good job on the deception there. That our left defensive end, Keegan Sarchett, had no idea where that ball was at. Just how the plays kind of worked up and designed, except for that penalty, and we'll move it back, and the Sharks will go back to work. Little short pass out to the side, a little bubble. Gets back about 6 yards.
Swing pass there for the Sharks. Picks up a couple yards. It will now be 2nd down.
It's going for the big ball. Down deep. Flag on the play. Looks like there's going to be some pass interference on that.
Pass interference on the Crusaders. It will be 3rd.
So
2nd down.
one of the interesting things about high school football is not an automatic first down pass interference is. So they will have 2nd and short. Second man gets the ball. Number 2, Pesky gets the ball.
Pesky to the left. Follows his box. Gets a sharp first down. Sharks will have 1st and 10 on the Crusader 35-yard line.
Out to the flat. Oh, puts the knee just barely down. That might have been one of those weather things
Preston on the reception. Gain of 5 yards, and
without the soft ground, that might not have slipped down and touched his knee.
Crafty is still undefeated.
Little bobbled snap, takes the snap up there.
Bobbled snap.
Nick Erickson comes through there. Little broken play coming up. Quarterback did a great job of just cutting his losses and trying to get whatever he could out of that. Smart heads up play.
For the Sharks, it'll be about 3rd and 7.
They'll spread two. Sharks will spread 2 out to the left and 1 out to the right. Makes the first one miss. Makes a few more. Crusaders miss.
Swing pass out to Pesky from Bryson Blue. He appears to be just short. It'll be 4th down for the Sharks here.
First 4th down for the Sharks that we've seen on this drive. We'll see if they change the formation up and go with a little bit of more of a power look. Doesn't look like it. Feels confident in what they got. So quarterback does go under center, though. Quarterback sneaks, takes the hole. Looks like he appears he's got it for the first down.
Bryson Blue there. That will be enough to move the chains. First down for the Sharks.
Looks like Blue just figured out where the soft spot in the defense is going to be on 4th and short and picked up the first down. Sharks with a new set of downs, spreads it out. 2 to the right now and 1 to the left. Oh, looks like it was a little too soon on that one again. It's a tough play on that crossing route. You're seeing people come in your zone. I really kind of think if he would have saw the ball that he could have intercepted it, but you're trying to look to see where that guy is coming into the zone, where it's going to be there, and you just have quite a few things going on in your head. Came up a little bit, a little too early, pass interference call, so it looks like we'll start the Sharks at 1st and goal at about the 8.
Ben Kurt up the middle on first down and goal.
Looks like he gets down to about the 5-yard line on a little.
Works his way to about the 5.5-yard line.
Little run up the middle. Nice little play concept on that to freeze some of those linebackers and make them not quite take that stoppage here, and we'll see. Looks like the Sunshine Bible Academy will be taking a timeout. And we'll go to commercial. We'll go to commercial at this time from here from us.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and
whenever you're ready. All right, we're back at it. 2nd and goal for the Sharks. Looks like they'll go with an eye in the backfield. Quarterback under center. Makes the first one miss. Sheds off the second and in for the touchdown.
A couple tackles. Touchdown Sharks.
as the Crusaders watched some film earlier, some of the kids were telling me that he's got a real good spin move that tends to, you really have to put a good pop on him right away and hold on there. And you could see that in that series. He made a couple of good plays and timing that spin out just right and made it in for the touchdown. The Sharks will go for 2. Back to pass. Ball's got a little pressure on the quarterback. Jonah Pribble with pressure on the quarterback, and the Crusaders will hold on that 2-point conversion try to keep the score at 6-0. Nice balanced attack there on that drive by the Sharks with a good variety of runs and also some short passes and trying to go a little bit of deep balls, and Crusaders helped them out on a few penalties, which they'll have to clean up. We'll be awaiting kickoff here shortly. Terrence Michelson catches it, has a little bit of a hole, a little bit of gap, ball's on the ground. And I don't want to say real quick, but yes, it is. Iroquois Lake Preston gets the ball, takes the ball out of his hand, knocks it away, then gets on it. Ball was kicked around a little bit.
Sharks recover. Sharks will take over on the 48-yard line.
Refs were right there, so the ball didn't change hands once it got onto the ground and became a scrum. Iroquois Lake Preston gets the gift of a fumble, and we're back to on defense for the Crusaders. Little short pass out there. Looks for some running room, tries to find some areas. The Sharks do a great job of getting out there. As you can see, they had blockers out there. Crusaders just got into the lanes, and yet again that little bit of wet, muddy field a little bit helps make the tackle for the Crusaders on that. Bring up a pretty much 2nd and 10. He did gain a few yards, or about a yard on that one possibly. As you can see on that one, maybe we can get a replay on that one too. If you notice, some of them are linemen that are way downfield blocking. They do a great job of getting out, getting to that second level of linebackers. Well coached, well designed on that. Hard to see where that play is going when you already got a a blocker that's in your face. So first down for the Sharks. Gets caught in the back, looking in the backfield. Catch is made by number 14.
Preston nearly fumbles the snap, but finds.
Saw all the activity in the backfield and caught Terrence Michelson looking in the backfield, and rather than looking for his person, and then had to go and find him when the ball got thrown up. Looks like it'll be 1st and goal for the Sharks as the Sharks look to capitalize on the turnover by the Crusaders. And a two-point conversion is successful for the Sharks, leading to a 14-0 lead for the Sharks with roughly 2 minutes to go in the first half. In the first quarter, excuse me. Oh, that was a touchdown, excuse me. Here's the two-point conversion. I got ahead of life here. I forgot if that one wasn't a touchdown on the toss. So there's the touchdown. Here we're going for the two-point conversion, 12-0 Sharks. Up the middle. And in for the two-point conversion.
Lucas Pesky finds the end zone for the two-point conversion. And when you score a touchdown followed by a two-point conversion, that equals 8 points. And what does the number 8 look like? An octopus. So congratulations on the octopus, Mr. Pesky.
Lucas Nelson read that play pretty well, but just missed that tackle, saw him coming in. Lucas does a great job of getting in on those legs. Kind of saw that he was coming, kind of sidestepped a little bit, got away from that tackle, and in for the two-point conversion.
Preston will kick it off again for the Sharks here with his left foot.
And a little short kick and retrieved by Seth Konechny up to about the 47-yard line. Crusaders will start with the ball. This will be their first offensive series of the afternoon for the Crusaders. Little power up the middle. Carter Crump for a nice run to start that series off.
That's about
5.
6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Last week, the Crusaders were able to move the ball. That the first quarter was kind of that downfall of them last week too, but they were able to move the ball successfully throughout the time. Quarterback sneak by Toby Michelson comes through. Shouldn't really call it a sneak. Probably call it a lead play. The quarterback keeps it and gets the first down, moves it into Shark territory, and has a new set of downs.
Be in Shark territory, 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line.
Carter Crump off to the right side, gets a few more yards on there, gets about 8 yards on the play. Nice job of just running hard. Kind of braced a little bit for the hit. The hit didn't quite come as quick and kept leaning forward and got a few more after that. So good start for the Crusaders on the offensive series as they keep marching down the field. A little jet action by the Crusaders. Gets that little counter play almost. I don't know if you'd call it that or not, but looking at that jet and then comes back to the opposite way with a run. Crusaders get a new set of downs. First down and 10 for the Crusaders. 28-yard line, stoppage of the clock. So at the end of the quarter, it's 14-0.
At the end of the first quarter, I thought that was a timeout, but I guess timeout just for the end of the quarter. Okay.
Kind of a quick game so far with a ground control. Iroquois Lake Preston took the kickoff and just had a nice methodical march down the field. Ended up with a scoring play on there, and then on after the fumbled return, nice return, but a fumble at the end. Sharks capitalize on that for their other score and a 2-point conversion, making it 14-0. Crusaders then get the ball back and have moved the ball pretty successfully on that.
All right, we're back here. Start of the second quarter. Crusaders have first and 10 from
First
the
and 10,
29-yard line.
29-yard line.
Pesky reads the one to the left from Terrence Michelson out.
That time the Sharks overload
Off to 5 yards.
overload everybody up on the line. If you remember from the 80s, it looks like the old West Central line up on there. For some of you people who might be a little aged on there, you see that West Central, everybody up on the line, kind of confuses the lineman and doesn't really get a good one. Lost 5 on that one. So 2nd and 15, Crusaders will go back there. Quarterback lead on that one.
On the keeper will pick a couple yards up.
We'll bring up 3rd and long here.
Looks like it'll be 3rd and 13. We'll see if the Crusaders try to pick up all of it or take it in chunks.
Nice run by Terrence Michelson. Gets a chunk of it back. We're looking at about a 4th and 5, I'd say.
Maybe a little more.
On there, we'll see what the Crusaders dial up to try to keep this drive alive.
Crusaders have to get to the 19. They're currently on the 24.
Nice little one to Jonah Pribble. He's got room. Race to the corner. See if he gets caught.
Jonah Pribble found by Toby Michelson.
Looks like you're going to have to chase him a few more times, Caleb, to get that speed going on him. I thought he might have had the corner. He started getting a little excited. He could smell the end zone, but good tackle on there. Nice little crossing route and completion.
The first down, it'll be first and goal.
First and goal.
For the Crusaders.
About the 4-yard line. Second man. Did the ball come out? It looks like the side judge is saying balls.
They are saying he was down.
The runner was down.
I don't think we gained anything there.
No instant replay. So well, there might be an instant replay for us, but there's no need to look at that one again. We can look back at that and see what the call was made. Second down and goal here. Kind of run that same play again.
Loss of a couple yards. It'll be now 3rd and goal from the 9 for the Crusaders.
Avery Hall's kind of waiting, chomping at the bit. Number 7 is kind of chomping at the bit, waiting for that jet to ask his number to be called. We'll see if that number does get called on here, but kind of a new wrinkle it looks like. I don't know if I've seen that formation before. Stoppage of play here for a bit.
Timeout for the Crusaders.
Crusaders will think this one over. About third and goal at about the 7-yard line.
Score Iroquois by Preston, 14. Crusaders, nothing.
We can go to a little bit of a break here on here. Let's hear a little bit from our sponsors. This game is going so fast. We do sure appreciate the sponsors out there.
Treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
On Sunday. All right, we're back at it. Third and goal here at 7-yard line. We'll see what the Crusaders do. Looks like they give it to Terrence Michelson. Not much room over there. Looks like he'll actually lose a couple yards. Those Sharks are attacking pretty hard upfield, trying to get that, and got one loose and made a good tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 4th and goal for the Crusaders at about the 9. Assistant coach Lucas Hall has taken over the play calling duties this year. Fourth and goal. Oh, a little trick on the outside. Let's see if he gets there. Oh, he did get there, but a flag on the flag on the play. Flag on the play right there at that block. That's an awful tough block to make. Looks like it's a holding on the offense, so we'll back that up a little bit. On there, that's an awful tough block to make, and you got to know when you just got to let go of the block and just try to use your body to shield a little bit. Crusaders go back to about the 14.
Brings that play back. It'll be 4th and goal from the 14.
See if that gives them a little bit more area to throw the ball and find some open pockets, or if they choose to do some to try to run it. Back to pass. And
Incomplete pass.
the 4th down conversion fails, and the Sharks will start
Sharks will take over
at about the
1st and 10
14-yard line. Toss that way. Jonah does a great job on that. There's kind of some flag on the field. I don't know if he saw it. He's going to be kind of tired after the play unless it's on the Crusaders there. Kind of just what we talked about there.
Sharks, but we do have a flag on the play. Holding is the call on the Sharks.
I believe that was Pesky on the run there. Did a great job on there. Jonah Pribble did a very good job of just taking that play and going down the line, not giving him that outside contain. He cuts inside, and there just wasn't any fill by the linebackers there to finish the play up.
It'll bring the Sharks back to
Cost them
first
about,
down.
looks like we're back at
First down
about,
and 16 or 15. Or I can't see. There's not really 4 yards marked here.
little draw play up the middle. He's got a lot of room, makes a few guys miss. Gets the first down up there, close to the 30-yard line.
That will be good enough for the Shark first down. Sharks will have first down from the 29.
Little power play. Gets to the outside. See if he can get past Terrence. And Terrence takes him down after a first down.
Kurt picks up his second first down as many carries.
Nice to see a few Crusaders who weren't being able to play last week because of injuries and other sorts. I know Nick Erickson is back to playing this week and a pretty key player on the team. Also Keegan Sarchet. We talked a little bit about him, how he's back from an ankle injury afterwards. Sharks back to pass. Finds 23 out in the flat.
Blue finds Ben Kurt.
About had to move to the other camera on that, I see. Pretty close.
First
Or
down,
were we
Caleb.
already on the other camera? I was looking at the action out on the field. So good job by Caleb Pribble, making sure that we have just good video on there. I get to kind of watch out here, and I'd stop looking at the monitor to see what he's kind of looking at on there.
Flag on the play. Someone moved early. Let's find out who. False start for the Sharks. That'll move them back 5 yards on first down.
Looks like the Sharks will spread it out a little bit here, get back in the shotgun formation. Quarterback takes off. Seth Konechny with the tackle enough to bring him down.
Back to a little before the original line of scrimmage. Second down.
Going to be second down for the Sharks. About 10 to go. They picked up what they lost on that penalty. Get a little push there.
Give up the middle.
And gained some yards on that one. It looks like he was kind of stopped, and then got a little bit more push to gain, but whistle blew, so the refs had it marked. Toss to the left. Pesky gets outside. And he makes the guys miss. A little spin move and a few cuts and makes the guys miss for the touchdown. And that will extend the Sharks' lead. Looks like the quarterback will keep. And we'll make it.
Keeper with the 2-point conversion. It succeeds. Sharks take the 22-0 lead with 2:46 remaining in the first half.
Pretty quick first half, but impressed with how the Sharks go down the field. They get out of the huddle pretty quick, but just take their time up there getting things set up right, and ended up with a touchdown on there. Crusaders drove the last series, but just come up, couldn't get it into the end zone. We'll see if the Crusaders, with just under 3 minutes left, will be able to put a drive together and find the end zone here in the first half.
Sharks to kick from West East for the first time today. Preston Blue doing it again.
High kick up in the air. Looks like a high kick up in the air. Had time. Iroquois gets the kick back up there. A lot of time for that young man to think. That's just a hard play when you know people are coming right towards you. So first down for the Sharks with about 2.5 to go. Sharks will get the ball back.
Fumbled kickoff. Hard play there.
Toss out to the left. He gets the current corner again. And it's off to the races. They don't take very long to get it back to it. Touchdown for the Sharks. Don't see any flags on the field, so Crusaders got to do a little bit better job of setting that edge, and then just going down the line, make him have to think for a while back there and spread that play out a bit. Don't let him keep that stride. Make him have to break that stride. But 2-point conversion will line up. Dive up the middle. Seth Konieczny gets in the backfield. And stops the 2-point conversion.
Okay, so that was a touchdown on the toss to the right for Pesky. 2-point conversion was failed. Seth Konieczny makes the stop on the tackle. Makes the score 28-0 with 1:28 remaining in the first half.
Didn't take long for the Crusaders, or for the Sharks, to capitalize on that turnover. We'll see if they decide to kick it deep again, or if they try another one to get one more score before half. And
the Crusaders will take over at the 45-yard line. First
an onside kick. Seth Konechny will cover that. Crusaders will take over at about the 45.
Got a timeout on the defense here, I think.
Looks like we're going to reset the clock. And and we're back on here. Crusaders have the ball, 45-yard line, with just under a minute 30 left on there. Quick hitter right up the middle, Carter Crump. First time we actually saw that formation today.
There's a timeout for the Sharks.
Timeout by the Sharks, so we'll take a break and we'll come back after we hear from our sponsors.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Subway in Miller is your locally owned and operated sandwich shop. We wish our Miller Rustlers and Highmore Herald Pirates a great season. Let us feed you with our team meal specials. Enjoy our freshly sliced meats and fresh veggies on your made-to-order sandwiches and salads. Enjoy our spacious back room for gatherings, meetings, or events. Don't forget, we have gift cards for that person who is hard to buy because everyone loves Subway. Breakfast, lunch, or supper, we have you covered 7 days a week.
Could you use some extra cash? Every Thursday night, we're hosting Chase the Pink Ace with a large jackpot.
And with that, they'll have a stoppage of the clock again. As the Sharks take another timeout, it appears.
Jackpot. I'm RF Bowie, the founder of Team Bowie Cares. 100% of the profits go to local cancer patients fighting their fight. You can get your tickets at any business inside Al's Oasis or online at chasethepinkace.org. Drawing is held every Thursday night at 8:08 p.m. at the Last Chance Saloon inside Al's Oasis. Thanks for caring.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success.
All right, we're back to action here. Crusaders have a third down. Ball is another fumble on there. Wasn't sure whether it was a fumbled snap or whatnot.
Sharks will take over 1st and 10 on the 47-yard line of the Crusaders.
Sharks have just at a minute to work for another touchdown on there. Sharks give a little toss. A little misdirection, a little. Had the guy out there, had everybody fooled out there.
Trick play for the Sharks there. Pesky went back to throw. His receiver is open, but the South Dakota wind took it away from him. 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10 for the Sharks. Oh, safety just about undercut that one. Avery Hall just about had his.
We will see what this flag is for. Holding on the Sharks. Crusaders have appeared to accept the penalty. It'll be remaining 2nd down.
And with 38 seconds left, the Sharks will move back a little bit. Under center. Little toss out there. Keeps in bounds. Perfect job to keep in bounds. Make the Sharks have to use that final timeout.
Timeout of the half. With 28 seconds remaining.
Probably wasn't what the Crusaders were actually thinking, but nice job at keeping him in bounds. They did a much better job spreading that play out, and you could just kind of see how they strung him out there a little bit, looking for that lane of which way he should go, and then once he took it, then things started collapsing on there. So with 28 ticks left, here we go. We'll see what the Sharks will do. Looks like they're going to come back into a shotgun formation. Two split out to the right, one to the left.
That's the formation, and one receiver to the left. It'll be 3rd and about 13 from the right at midfield for the Sharks.
Get in there!
Ball gets thrown up. Two Sharks were there, kind of right in that vicinity on there.
4th and 10 or 4th and 13. My bad, I can't read.
One of those things where Crusaders got to keep that ball in front of them a little bit on that. Always easier, just like in baseball, always easier to run up on one of them than it is to try to run back and play it that way. So 4th down here. We'll see if the Sharks can convert and get into the end zone with 19 seconds left, or convert for that 1st down. Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Ball will start on the Sharks. That will move the ball back another 5 yards.
And they get back in punt formation. Punted away.
Sharks punt after the penalty. Punt of about 30 yards.
And after the penalty, the Sharks decide to
Crusaders will
punt
take
it
over
away.
at the 21-yard line.
Not sure if they could have done that. One of the things that was kind of interesting on that, if they just kind of would have let that ball just kind of sit there and not touch it for a bit, could they have milked those last 7 seconds away? I'm not sure if the refs would have gave it, but we'll see. The Crusaders have 7 seconds left of the half, and we'll see what they come up with on here. And Crusaders will kneel down to finish off this.
Your score, Iroquois Lake Preston 28.
So at the half, we have the Iroquois Lake Preston Sharks 28, Crusaders nothing. We'll be back in a little while with the second half, and maybe a few highlights a little bit. We'll see if our technician can get up here.
Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Subway in Miller is your locally owned and operated sandwich shop. We wish our Miller Rustlers and Highmore Herald Pirates a great season. Let us feed you with our team meal specials. Enjoy our freshly sliced meats and fresh veggies on your made-to-order sandwiches and salads. Enjoy our spacious back room for gatherings, meetings, or events. Don't forget, we have gift cards for that person who is hard to buy because everyone loves Subway. Breakfast, lunch, or supper, we have you covered 7 days a week.
Could you use some extra cash? Every Thursday night, we're hosting Chase the Pink Ace with a large jackpot and growing jackpot. I'm RF Bowie, the founder of Team Bowie Cares. 100% of the profits go to local cancer patients fighting their fight. You can get your tickets at any business inside Al's Oasis or online at chasethepinkace.org. Drawing is held every Thursday night at 8:08 p.m. at the Last Chance Saloon inside Al's Oasis. Thanks for caring.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Subway in Miller is your locally owned and operated sandwich shop. We wish our Miller Rustlers and Highmore Herald Pirates a great season. Let us feed you with our team meal specials. Enjoy our freshly sliced meats and fresh veggies on your made-to-order sandwiches and salads. Enjoy our spacious back room for gatherings, meetings, or events. Don't forget, we have gift cards for that person who is hard to buy because everyone loves Subway. Breakfast, lunch, or supper, we have you covered 7 days a week.
Could you use some extra cash? Every Thursday night, we're hosting Chase the Pink Ace with a large jackpot and growing jackpot. I'm RF Bowie, the founder of Team Bowie Cares. 100% of the profits go to local cancer patients fighting their fight. You can get your tickets at any business inside Al's Oasis or online at chasethepinkace.org. Drawing is held every Thursday night at 8:08 p.m. at the Last Chance Saloon inside Al's Oasis. Thanks for caring.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance Life Mutual Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farm.
All right, as we come back,
We're back for the second half of that.
we come back to the second half.
Preston will kick it deep. Crusaders have Carter Crump and Terrence Michelson back to receive.
Last couple times the Sharks have gone with the shorter ball. Not necessarily that they are doing it, and folks, you have to understand here, this is not to run up the score or anything like that. It's just that when you have some other people who can, your defense down low is not as much, and you have these ones like this, you'll see that. Just like this as a great example of this, you know,
Crusaders will take first down.
it's a whole lot easier to kick short and maybe have a chance of getting that recovery than kicking long and giving up a kick return for a touchdown or a gain right there. So kind of all the different way to look at it. Sometimes people jump on that and go, oh, they're doing, no, relax, folks. It's just, you know, sometimes you play the odds and what you got for people. Ball's up the middle.
Give up the middle to Carter Crump. Crump gets about a yard on first down carry.
We'll see if the Crusaders can get back to getting that offense going a little bit. Again, on that last play, the Sharks overloaded a side with linebackers and wasn't sure which one they had to block, and one of them snuck in there on there.
Terrence Michelson brought down behind the line. Loss of 5, 3rd and 14.
Here we go for a 3rd and 14 for the Crusaders. Ethan Hamburger splits out to the right. Little second man, a little counter action play there by the Crusaders. Terrence gets about 7 yards on that. Brings up a fourth down.
4th and 8. Crusaders have to get to about the 40-yard line to keep the drive alive.
So here we go for the fourth down play here. The Crusaders will drop back to pass. And looked like Jonah never saw that. And it looks like he could take it back if I thought he was going to catch him. And he slowed him down enough to get him.
Jonah Hibble is intercepted.
Looked like the receiver never saw that the ball came on there, and one of those plays that when the defense plays far enough back, they can kind of see that coming and judge that ball where it is. Sharks get a turnover on a 4th down and in business here at about the 32-yard line of the Crusaders. Ball's on the ground. He makes something out of nothing.
Tyson Blue recovers the fumbled snap. Appears to get about a yard, which is impressive considering it was probably about 5 to 10 yards beyond the original line of scrimmage. It will only be 2nd and 9 now here for the Sharks.
Looks like Jacob Cruz is going to come in for Jonah Pribble. He took a long run to try to catch that man on the last time on that interception.
Give to the left for Ben Kurt. Ben appears to have...
Nice little kick out block there. I don't know if that was shown on the screen or not. Can we get back on that for a replay on there?
Appears to be a walk in the back.
Oh, doesn't look like we can. Sorry, but nice little kick out block there.
That'll wipe out the game.
Took out Jacob Cruz, just sprung him just enough to get by. Looked like one of the guards did over there. I'll try to be a little quicker, Caleb, and maybe we can get that next time. So after the penalty, 2nd down and 10 for the Sharks.
My bad, 2nd and 10. So.
Looks like he picks up the 1st down.
Give to the right for Pesky. Sharks pick up the 1st down.
Power off to the right side.
Give to the right to Ben Kurt. Ben finds about 9 yards on the 1st down. Carry. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Sharks will spread out the defenders. We'll see what they do on the 2nd down and short situation. And off up the middle, seals right off into the outside.
To the right, and he breaks his way to the left, finds the end zone, touchdown Sharks.
Little pitch out.
Pitch to Pesky.
Crusaders didn't defend that too bad. They just needed to come up there at the end. When you know you only got 3 yards, you got to come up and play a little bit more recklessly up there to try to take that and not meet them at the goal line and let that momentum come in. So I believe that will take us to a running clock here at 35. I believe the clock will continue to run on So I believe it doesn't. Obviously, it won't take place till after the kickoff and whatnot, but we will be starting on that again. Ball squibbed. Looks like Keegan Sarchet does a great job of getting down on the
Crusaders will take over at the 45-yard line.
On the ball. So here we go. The Crusaders will start at the 45-yard line here. Toby sprints out to the side, see if he can get it.
Toby Michelson on the bootleg picks up about 3 yards on first down.
Kind of looked like a little bit of a broken play on that.
Make the tackle.
And broken play. Toby decides to take off to the outside and foot race to the end. Their man took a good angle to it and kept him to about a 3-yard gain.
Give up the middle to Carter Crump. We'll back it up a yard. 3rd and 8 for the Crusaders. Toss to the left for Crump.
And with that toss, nowhere to go. Goes backwards on that 4th down for the Crusaders. About 5.5 minutes to go, little over into the 3rd quarter. Crusaders look like they're going to line up and go for it here. He's got time to pass. Does the little dump route to Jonah Pribble. This time the Sharks follow that route and take care of that nice and easy for him. The Sharks will take over on that. Little high snap there. Still gets out the swing route.
Ben Kurt on the swing route out of the backfield. He will pick up a 1st down. Good recovery by Bryson Blue to find the man after a high snap. 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line. No, that would be the 32. My bad. Toss the left for Benker. He shakes the left. The last tackle. Touchdown, Sharks. Give to Pesky on the right. 2-point conversion successful. Makes the score Sharks 44, Crusaders.
Sorry about that. I had to take care of something. Missed that touchdown and 2-point conversion there.
If you need to warm up because of the cold, there is hot chocolate at the concession stand I saw. And there's some other things that may fill your hungry desires.
And they'll kick deep this time. Terrence Michelson on the return. Gets away from the first man. And comes back.
Michelson treads a couple tackles, breaking free, but brought down not until he gets into Sharks territory. Crusaders will have 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line.
And a run up the middle for about 3 yards. 3 to 4, probably 4 yards.
4 yards. Up, it'll be 2nd and 6 now for the Crusaders.
Little fumbled snap. Michelson will take off with it. Same way along that line. We'll make something out of a little bit of broken play. Looks like 3rd and 3 for the Crusaders. I'll get to the outside. Let's see if Terrence can get there. He turns the corner. Gets a good gainer down to about the 29-yard line.
That's a Crusaders 1st down.
That speed of Terrence Michelson to the outside took a little bit from that corner. Got him a little surprised on that, and you could just kind of see how he was ready for him, and then just missed the speed on that, and Terrence was able to get to the outside for a 1st down.
Second man through Carter Crump.
Carter Crump on a little, call it a little, yet again, and a little, old terminology, a little cross buck action on there if you want to. Had a little bit of room onto that outside, and probably needed to cut that up a little bit quicker on there to get as much as he can with that corner that's out there watching the flanker. And here it is. Avery Hall gets the carry. Blue flags come flying in.
Flags after the play, though. We'll see what they are.
Gets a chance to look like
Holding called on the Crusaders.
I did see down there earlier today, I did see Avery's grandparents from western Wyoming were able to make it to the game today to watch the game, came to visit for the weekend. Opportunity for that young man as a 8th grader. He's got some growing to do as we taped his ankles. Those ankles are getting bigger, so it's going to be fun to watch him how he plays here. Stoppage of time here. I believe this will be quarter break, and we'll go to the 4th quarter with the Crusaders. They'll have 2nd and long, but they are in Sharks territory. We'll come back in about 30 after this break.
And ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
And welcome back to the 4th quarter here at Crusader Field. The Sharks are leading 44-0. The Crusaders set up a real nice drive early in the game and got down close to the goal line. I think it was about 1st and goal at the 7 or 4 on there, but could not capitalize on it. And now they've had another drive here. Lately they've had some, but they get backed up by penalties, so a hold penalty is going to back them up quite a ways. Terrence Michelson out there a little bit on that swing route. A little bit, cleared it out, swang it to there. Just let him a little bit too long, couldn't come down with the reception. Flags come out again on this play.
Give to Carter Crump. He picks up about 5, but there's a flag.
Got to keep those hands in on those numbers, and you start losing them, you got to be letting go. Looks like they will decline the penalty. It'll be 4th down and close to 16 yards to go for the Crusaders. And it looks like the Crusaders will take a timeout to think this one over. And we'll take a little timeout here to give a chance for our sponsors for you to hear from our sponsors. We'll be back.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
And welcome back. Crusaders have a 4th down and 15. We'll see what Coach Hall has dialed up on here. Little option for Carter Crump, but 10 plays it well and stops him on the 4th down conversion. And the Sharks will take over here. Just over 10 minutes, I believe. Probably, I'll take a look here at this. I can't quite see it from this angle here. Toss to the wide side of the field. Pesky's got some room again.
Toss to the right to Pesky. Just short of the first down yardage needed. 2nd and 3 for the Sharks.
And after that play, it'll be about 8.5 minutes to go, and 2nd and 3. Power to the right side. Tackle by Seth Konechny on that one.
First down game. Sharks will have 1st and 10 from midfield.
And they go deep downfield. Throws the ball up in the air.
Pass incomplete.
Carter Crump and Terrence Michelson back there.
Intended for Tate Menzel on the play. Sharks will have 2nd and 10 from the same location on the field.
Little toss out to the outside here. Makes a few guys miss.
Toss to Pesky. Levi Konechny and Nick Erickson both in on the tackle. Looks like it was a gain of about 6 on 2nd down, 3rd and 4.
Crusaders are going to have to come up with a stop here. Didn't get it on that play.
Give up the middle to Pesky. Pesky pushes his way for a first down.
On that formation, they got a little bit, of movement on there. If the Crusaders are in there, they've got to, with a four-man line, they've got to move one of them guys down a little bit. They're playing kind of two guys to the outside. It looked like they're playing a four-man line. Got to kind of move in there.
Good pressure by the Crusaders pass rush. Forces another incompletion. It'll be 2nd and 10.
So it looks 2nd down and 10. And nice tackle on the outside by Toby Michelson, it looks like.
Crusaders stop him after a gain of about 4.
Sharks will hustle back to their huddle with 5 minutes to go.
3rd down now for the Sharks.
Calls the play on this 3rd down and 7. Ball's gets way back there.
Another wild snap.
Jacob Cruz tries to push him right over to see if he can give him a little bit of extra momentum and then pick up the ball. But 4th down and a ways. We'll see. We'll see what Iroquois Lake Preston will do in this formation late in the half. They went to a punt formation. Looks like they're back into that punt formation now. And punts away.
Bryson Wu punts it.
And here we go as the clock continues to run. By the time the Crusaders put a play here, it'll probably be just pretty close down to 3 minutes to go. And ball gets a little high again. And it looks like Iroquois Lake Preston will take over.
Sharks recover 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line.
Toss out to the wide side of the field. Cuts back, spins through, gets down to about the 4-yard line.
Toss to Pesky from left to the back to the middle of the field. 1st and goal for the Sharks. They also call a timeout with 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the game.
And the Sharks will call a timeout here. Looks like they got a new unit coming in here. Looks like a fresh Fresh unit of boys coming in here to run that offense, and looks like the starters have taken their helmets off and we'll spend some time on the sidelines.
Sharks have made a line change. Crusaders on defense still.
And quarterback keeper up the middle. Josiah Stiegelmeyer finds
reads the QB keeper by Case
finds the gap in
second down.
in the offensive line and makes a good tackle. And ball goes over the top. He's scrambling away.
Another high snap. Good catch by Case Carlson. Incomplete. Good coverage by the Crusaders.
So the new group of Sharks come in here on 3rd and goal here.
False start. They're also called left a little early by the official on that play. It will remain 4th down.
And with
Stopped on the play. He's short.
a stop on that one.
And the clock That's the ball
runs
game.
down ball game. It's 44-0 is the final score. Iroquois Lake Preston will get the win today as the teams line up for the handshake. We'll be back here next week for homecoming festivities as they get all ready, as Hitchcock-Tulare Patriots will come into town, and we'll have, I believe it's a 2:30 start game for that also. Parents' night for volleyball is Thursday night before the day before that. Full slate of activities, starting with Thursday night, Parents' night with volleyball. I believe Sully Buttes comes to town that night for C, B, and A, and then we have coronation on that next morning, Friday morning, then followed by the parade, and then the game, and then I believe they're doing a kind of a banquet supper for everybody then that evening too. So it'll be a full slate next week for that. The cross-country game, or the cross-country meet, has been canceled for tomorrow up at Gettysburg. So great sportsmanship showed by both teams as as a benchmark and a hallmark of just just what athletics of high school athletics is one of the things that can be taught. So good luck to the Iroquois Lake Preston Sharks and the Sunshine Bible Crusaders, and we will see you back here next week. We do have some highlights. It looks like Caleb has queued up some highlights. So I'll just let him play. You guys are sick of hearing me talk, so we'll just kind of run through.
Next week. Get ready. Crusaders will play Hitchcock Tour next week. Same time, same place, different team. So.
And there are your highlights for today. We do thank you for joining us today. We're going to sign off here very shortly. Special shout out to Caleb Pribble for getting this set up, and as we continue to just continue to be able to bring and provide other aspects and other views, we thank you for his knowledge and his expertise. Live Ticket for also giving us this opportunity to not only to broadcast the football games to our constituents and to the fans of Iroquois Lake Preston and the teams that have come here, but across all over and across the state. We thank for those, and we thank the sponsors that we would not be able to do that with Live Ticket without the sponsors that are also, as you look at it, across the state that support Live Ticket and Sunshine Bible Academy through this. So for Caleb Pribble, this is Jason Burma. We are signing off. We will see you next week.